First of all, what a great college basketball game. I thought it was a extremely tough, hard-fought battle out there, and I thought both teams did a great job in terms of continuing the fight, playing extremely well, and we're very fortunate to come out on top, and extremely proud of our kids with the effort that they gave, and want to thank our fans for really coming out and the energy that they were able to give us there in regulation to fight back and put ourselves in position to really get the game there in overtime. I thought it was a great atmosphere for us today, but a great college basketball game. Really proud of our kids, the effort, the confidence, and everything that they played with today.
Johnny, describe the last couple minutes of regulation. You're down by 10, which you guys have been down by 10 in a lot of games. What was the recipe to erase that and get it?
Well, I thought something that we'd done early, and we had plenty of time. We had timeouts to work with as well, and it was going to be our last effort to try and get it done. We needed to try and make sure that we were defensively sound and get stops on the other end of the floor, and making tough plays, finishing with rebounds. And on the other end of the floor, we didn't have to settle for three-pointers. We had to try and get quick scores, be it at the basket, getting gaps and make plays, get timeouts, and utilize those so we could extend the game. And I thought we were able to do that. Guys made huge plays. You have to give them credit for making some huge shots on the offensive end of the floor and really boring their neck down there on the defensive end and getting plays and getting tough rebounds there late.
You talk about the job that Carmers did on Relaford down the stretch.
I thought he did an excellent job. Probably done, we should obviously put him on him possibly earlier. But we did switch up our defensive look after Mooch started guarding him. We tried to force the ball and press it out of his hand in running double at him at times, especially off the high ball screen. And I thought our guys on the back side of it did a great job of matching up or zoning up behind it, making plays out of it. And I thought Mooch did an excellent job of making sure that he stayed connected to him and not allow him to get into driving lanes.
The last part of regulation was sparked by Hickey when he came back in with that steal. Why did he sit out that long period of time, and what did you see from him when he got back in?
Well, I thought one, he probably wasn't as aggressive as he normally plays in the game, and I thought he was a little hesitant early on. And when I subbed him out, I wanted to give him a rest, but I thought Corbin came in and did a pretty good job of defending. He's got good size and strength on him, and played well and made some key plays, and we were able to get the ball into Johnny. At about the time when I put him back in, what he's done for us all year long, wanted to give him another opportunity and put him out there, and I thought he did an excellent job of coming in right away and making a big play right there underneath the basket, getting the ball and giving us the timeout right there on the baseline. So excellent job by him coming back in and making some plays late for us.
Was Johnny the second option on that shot at the end of regulation? You said you were looking for Carmouche originally. Was he the second option?
Yeah, we were supposed to. We were looking for some driving lanes. He ended off of a screen. There was a play we'd run a little bit earlier prior to that play, and they did a great job of running underneath it, forced it over the top, and Johnny again had an opportunity to roll back toward the basket. Did a great job of spotting up. Had a great look at it. And Johnny's a high percentage shooter. Thought that one was going down for us. It wasn't a three out there, but he got a good look. Thought it was going to go down. And so anytime you get in that position, you just got to make plays and make sure that you execute it. And so Johnny was the guy available because of how the defense shifted after the drive.
After Johnny's made free throw and triple overtime to put you up 95-92, you called a timeout. What did you talk about during that timeout? And then what was the decision to foul with Coleman on the 3-point, with the 4-point lead?
Talking about when you talking about after Johnny made the free throw?
Yeah, after he made it.
That wasn't what we wanted to do at that point. One, we wanted to make sure we had a great understanding of what we were going to do if we were 3 up or if we were 4 up, being the decisions that we were going to make. And if it's a 4-point game, we want to play the game out, force them to try and make a play and let the time run. If it's a 3-point ball game, we wanted them to get the ball across the free half court. Then we would foul them because now they've got a short clock to work with. Now they've got to get to the free throw line. It's not an opportunity for them to tie the game with one shot. So that was what we wanted to do, and unfortunately a foul was called on Camus when the ball came across, which killed the clock for us, but that wasn't our intent.
They took Johnny out of the game pretty effectively in the first half. What does it take as a player to be patient, weather that, and then finish strong once you kind of get them worn
The
down?
growth and maturity, and I think that's what Johnny has been able to do. He didn't force the action. I thought he did an excellent job of allowing us to play off of him. And I thought guys had easy scoring opportunities because of that. He made the right feeds, the right reads after he was catching the ball and didn't force the action, and still came up with a huge night, only getting 15 shots as much as we look for him and playing 51 minutes. I think it says a lot about what he was trying to do and not forcing action. He had 4 turnovers, but as much as he's handling the ball in that type of traffic, that's not a bad number in 51 minutes.
Coach,
Johnny,
what is it?
couple things. One, have you ever been involved in a game like this, triple overtime?
I can't recall. Been in some overtime games before. I'm not sure in terms of triple overtime, possibly at my last stop, maybe a double, triple. I can't answer that right off. But I think one of the things